My landlord has fixed the same leaky faucet 4 times this year, and every single time, my husband is stuck in traffic. At first, I didn't think anything of it, because he travels for work, and our building is old, and things break. That's just life. But after the 3rd time this guy showed up at our door with his little toolbox right around 6:30 on a Tuesday, exactly when my husband texted me he was going to be late again, I started actually paying attention to the dates. So I made a spreadsheet, which sounds insane, I know, but I lined up every maintenance visit with every one of his traffic excuses, and they matched up perfectly, every time, down to the hour. So one night I told my husband I was working late, and instead I sat in my car across the street and watched our building. And the landlord showed up right on schedule with his toolbox, walked in like always, but this time I followed him up. I knocked, and when he opened the door he looked like he'd seen a ghost. But behind him, our apartment was completely empty of furniture, boxes stacked against the wall, and my husband's suitcase sitting right by the door, already packed. Turns out my husband had been renting a second unit down the hall under a fake name for 2 months, planning to just disappear one weekend. And the landlord wasn't covering for an affair. He was covering for a guy who owed him 3 months of unpaid rent on that second unit and kept stalling him with fake excuses about traffic so he wouldn't get evicted before he could skip out entirely. I still don't know if I'm more relieved or more insulted that the whole thing wasn't even about someone else. It was about him trying to vanish on both of us at the same time.